with Tom,
Hmm.
when we were doing the ancient Christian commentary, daily we were working on this, and we really found that we wanted to show the diversity of authors throughout this period. But we kept coming back to the importance of these early African writers, how much they really shaped how we read the Bible today, especially when we think of Origen in the Alexandrian tradition and Augustine in the West. Both of these had immense impact on how we understand Scripture today. And so when Tom was looking at this, he actually wanted to write a book on Christianity in Libya and in North Africa, but he felt kind of overwhelmed with it. So he came up with a book called How Africa Shaped the Christian Mind, in which he kind of drew kind of a thesis statement of saying, this is what I think we will see if we study this, but I'm going to allow other people to come along with me to maybe do the research for it. So, and that was kind of the basis of the Center of Early African Christianity. Yeah, 7 ways to shape the Christian mind. And again, our basic thesis, Tom's basic thesis was that Christianity has a much longer expression in Africa, in the South, than it has in Europe. From the outset, Christianity was a non-Western, non-European religion, with the intellectual movement that was from the South to the North. Now, if you read history books today, you get this idea that every good idea actually came from the North to the South. But if you look at Christianity, especially for the first 5 centuries, we see the South to North influence. And that basic. Now, when we talk about African Christianity, we wanted to be very clear that it's multicultural. There's at least five cultural encounters on the African continent with Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Punic and the Berber in the North Africa part. You have the Greek in Cyrene. You have the Coptic in Egypt. You have the Nubian in what is now northern Sudan. And then you also have the Ethiopian, which was the Gez encounter in the 4th century.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about Africa, we're not talking about a monoculture. We're talking about multiple cultural encounters with the gospel in different languages.